Sports Tonight on Channels Television, wherever you are in the world watching us. Once again, I say welcome to the Fun Factory. Hey, let's talk some sports now, shall we? Let's go to Port Harcourt. That's the capital of Rivers State, and that's where we'll be having the Governor Wike Wrestling Championship. They are getting ready. It will serve off it will commence from November the 23rd till the 30th. Top wrestlers in Nigeria right there on your screen. Some information you can use. I see Amas Daniel right there. I see Oduanyo Adekuroye, Aminata Deni, Blessing Oboro Dudu, Mercy Genesis. I see Coach Purity Aku also right there. These guys are getting ready for this wrestling championship. And the story is that there are 270 medals up for grabs. So it's going to be interesting because after the Governor Wike Championship, the wrestlers will not rest. They will keep preparing because in February, the big one will happen again in Port Harcourt, the Africa Senior Wrestling Championship. So no, they are not resting because they will use all of these to also get ready because after this one, 11 wrestlers will travel to Johannesburg for the Commonwealth Wrestling Championship. Oduanyo Adekuroye will not be part of that one. So it's wrestling for them. And we have said that, look, the more they get involved in competitions, the better they become. That's it right there. Aminat Adeni for you, Oduanyo Adekuroye, top female wrestlers in the country. Blessing Oboro Dudu, they have been there, done that. Commonwealth gold medalists, most of them. And they have said the long-term goal is Tokyo 2020. Mercy Genesis and Golden Girl right there, Oduanyo Adekuroye. If she's not singing, she's smiling. By the way, she's doing so well. And we just want to commend all of these wrestlers. And when the Governor Wike Wrestling Championship commences, we'll be here to give you all of the lowdown. Let's get on with the show now. Talk more on the women. This time around, basketball and the D Tigress, the captain of the team of the 2017 Women FIBA Africa Cup of Nations title team, Aisha Mohammed. She's the captain of the D Tigress. She says the latest gesture by the federal government to pay the team 17.5 million. That's a lot of money. Naira, as earlier promised by the president, Muhammadu Buhari, will spur the team to do better in future. That's what we're talking about. Say well done to them. Roll out some good cash and say take. Speaking on behalf of our teammates after receiving the transaction alert. So they felt one. I don't know if that's what she was looking at before that picture, but the victorious D Tigress team, the dancing when they arrived the country after winning the women's Afro basket. And Aisha is saying, look, I can confirm that we have received our money as promised when we went to present the trophy we won in Mali to Mr. President. It's Aisha Mohammed that is talking. She says on behalf of the team, I would like to say thanks to His Excellency President Muhammadu Buhari and the Honorable Minister of Youth and Sports, Barrister Solomon Dalong, for making this a reality. So, promise made, promise fulfilled. Right there, talking about what's going on as regards rewarding the D Tigress for what they did at the Afro Basket Championships. Let's talk some table tennis now. Olajide Omotayo, we know him. He's been getting a lot of motivation from Aaron Okwodri lately, and having put his inability to make it to the main draw at previous tournament, Olajide Omotayo is hoping to put that behind him. I've not been able to make it to the main draw, and this guy is working so hard, and he's one with, prospects. But when he goes to this competition, it doesn't just happen for him. Preliminary rounds, and he's out. And he has said this time around, he wants to make it to the main draw of the Spanish Open that will begin tomorrow, November the 22nd. To negotiate his way into the main draw, Olajide Omotayo will have to contend with Turkey's Ibrahim Gunduz and Kazakhstan Denis Zoludev in the group 4 of the preliminary round. So Omotayo this time around has another opportunity, and he's propped up, he's turbocharged. He says, look, I don't want to go home in the preliminary rounds. I want to make it to the main draw and play with the big guys. Omotayo's first group match will be against the Turkish on Wednesday, that's tomorrow, while his second group tie is against Zoludev on Thursday, November the 23rd. The top players in the 20 groups will advance to the knockout stage of the preliminary round. So that's it right there. Let's wish Omotayo Olajide all the best as he looks forward to that one at the Spanish Open.